We just booted it. We didn't have to say let's go or let's get the hell out of here. We were bolting.
The chase ends as the horses balk at the cliff. It's just too steep.
You got to almost have a suicide wish if you start running downhill.
Almost 3 hours on the run, and already 2 close calls. The prey are going to have to get a lot smarter to defeat the Mantracker. Their downhill sprint has forestalled certain capture, for now.
Moving through the bush was slower, but we felt more comfortable. We felt safer in the trees. We felt that he couldn't see us, and we weren't on trails, we weren't on exposed ridges, so it was more comfortable being down low and in the trees.
While the prey move through the bush, Mantracker stays on the ridge. Technically, he's not following their tracks. He's looking for them to rejoin the trail.
Right now, we're not 100% sure which way they've gone. We're going to have to walk down this trail a ways and see if we can find a boot print that belongs to them. But the problem is there's been several people and a couple of dogs run over top of this trail. And they're running also.
Mantracker's got nothing, and he's lost ground searching for sign that isn't there.
These two are playing games with us.
Mike and Neela do have to rejoin the trail. It's the only way to get to the river.
We're almost there.
Without tracks, Mantracker has to follow his hunches. And since the prey have been moving south all day, that's the way he and Chuck go.
We're going to cross the river here.
And we're going to
drift all the way down there
right
into
there.
the bend, exactly.
Yeah.
The posse is riding the one trail heading south. It dead ends overlooking the powerful Yukon River.
Once we're in the water, he hasn't got a hope in hell.
That's the perfect way to get rid of him.
Neela, where are you taking me?
We just have to cross these logs. You like our first date?
Yeah.
Isn't it wonderful?
It may be summer, but this is a glacial river. Water that at first feels refreshing becomes numbingly cold. Muscles cramp. People drown.
The strategy we had was to build a raft, not swim across. Swimming across would have been nuts.
We know that we were risking quite a bit by crossing the river because it is very cold, but we're willing to pay the price to be safe for the night. One more time.
We want to get into the water, down the river, across the river. He may not know where we come out.
This is absolutely the best route because he can't follow us on this route across the river.
Chuck was right. The prey had to pick up the ridge trail, but they aren't on it now. As the trackers reach the trail's end, the prey are already pulling away from shore.
Come on down, boys. The water's fine.
Mike and Neela are jubilant. In a few hours, when night falls, Mantracker will still be looking for a way across, and they'll have the river between them.
There's no way he's getting us to this.
Their elation is short-lived. They begin to feel the cold. The current is so strong, it holds them mid-river, pulling them downstream. Their kicking and paddling is almost futile. The 10-minute crossing stretches to a bone-chilling half hour. Then 45 minutes. Hypothermia cramping their muscles and loosening their grip on the raft.
Mike, I'm really getting cold now.
We're almost there.
Mike, I'm really getting cold now.
It's getting late. The prey have made a desperate move to escape their pursuers by attempting to raft across the Yukon River.
Left leg.
They have been in the water for more than an hour while Mantracker watches from the ridge. If he's to pick up their trail on the far shore, he'll have to wait and hope he still has a visual when the prey make land. It seems to take forever. Eventually, the current does carry them into an eddy on the far shore. Getting into dry clothes is the first priority. For Mantracker, it's almost like starting over. He's forced to double back to a bridge several hours away, and by the time he gets there, he'll have to make camp. It'll be too dark to track.
Let's go set up camp somewhere.
Good idea.
Boy, it's nice to feel the sun.
We were tired, but we were thankful we could rest for a while. We knew we had lots of time. It was getting dark. He was probably going to start camping soon anyway.
What do you think the fire? Is it too visible?
Well, it's visible if anybody's around. I don't know if Mantracker's still looking for us or if he's holed up for the night.
Yeah.
He sees the fire. Now he knows just where to find them when the sun comes up.